Hello everyone, my name is Yohanes Tresno Kurnianto from class 20 and 19A, and my partner Marianus Epivarnus Agung from class 20 and 19A also, English study program at Universitas Katolik Indonesia Santo Paulus Ruteng. We are from group 12, so we got unit 12 on English for tourism model to do some exercises there. And we have read the module, and at this time we won't present our English for tourism exercises results. Unit 12, Tour Operation and Execution. The first one is general description of the topic. The topic that we study is about tour operation and execution. The topic there is on Unit 12, English for Hotel and Tourism Module, page 133 up to 142. On this topic, there are many activities that support students' skills in tour operation and execution. On this topic also, there are activities that can training the students' listening, speaking, writing, and reading skill. Therefore, we think the objects that study on this topic, that is tour operation and execution, is useful significantly for students. Other than that, the objects that study on this topic can be practiced objectively by the students. And the second is focus skills of the module. In generally, there are some focus skills of this module. They are listening, reading, speaking, and writing. The first one is listening. Take for example, on Unit 12, listening activities there are on page 133 and 138. The tape scripts of that listening activities there are on page 169 up to 171. We think that these listening activities can improve the students' listening skills significantly and objectively. The second one is reading. Take for example, on Unit 12, reading activities there are on page 135, 138, and 140. On these activities, we ask to read the information that available on this page and then try to write what possible or probable preferences that the group persons on that activities need, and fill the blank answer questions by referring to the information that available. For example, for the sentences, the first one, the first activities that there on page 133, we will read the letter entitled Welcome to London, and then we will answer the question that relevant with that letter, like what do guests receive on arrival, where is the usual meeting point for the group during their stay, etc. And the second one, the second activities that there on page 138 ask us to look at the rooming list that sent to the guide escorting the Kuala Tours Sydney Opera Group, and then answer the question like where is the group staying, how many rooms are required altogether, and who has the concert ticket, and etc. And the third one is speaking. Generally, speaking activities are available in almost all topics in this module. We think that the speaking activities can improve the students' speaking skill significantly and objectively. And the fourth one is writing. Take for example, on Unit 12, writing activity of this module, there on page 142. On this activity, we ask to write a letter to our operator and thanking to them for the holiday survey preliminary results. These are the focus skills and the study contents of the each topics or units on the module. Unit 1, Types of Accommodation. The first one is listening. The study contents of listening skill of the Unit 1 are guest preferences and information about Yosemite. And the second one is speaking. The study content of speaking skill of the Unit 1 is dealing with inquiries about accommodation. And the third one is reading. The study contents of reading skill of the Unit 1 are where to stay in Yosemite Park and brochure description. Unit 2, Hotel Facilities. The first one is listening. The study contents of listening skill of the Unit 2 are at the hotelier's conference and room descriptions. The second one is speaking. The study content of speaking skills of the Unit 2 is describing rooms. And the third one is reading. The study contents of reading skill of the Unit 2 are a room at the Koptrontara and Tall Story. Unit 3, Staffing and Internal Organization. The first one is listening. The study contents of listening skill of the Unit 3 are hotel staff hierarchy and the job of a concierge. The second one is speaking. The study content of speaking skill of the Unit 3 is running a small hotel. And the third one is reading. The study content of reading skill of the Unit 3 is a job application. Unit 4, Reservation and Check-in. The first one is listening. The study contents of listening skill of the Unit 4 are telephone reservation and check-in procedure. And the second one is speaking. The study contents of speaking skill of the Unit 4 are reservation procedure and checking in. And the third one is reading. The study contents of reading skill of the Unit 4 are reservation and front office computer systems and affects reservation. Unit 5, Hotel and Restaurant Service. The first one is listening. The study contents of listening skill of the Unit 5 are ordering a meal and calling reception. And the second one is speaking. The study content of speaking skill of the Unit 5 is in the restaurants. And the third one is reading. The study contents of reading skill of the Unit 1 are menus, hotel notice, and information sheets. Unit 6, Money Matters. The first one is listening. The study contents of listening skill of the Unit 6 are 3 financial transactions and changes in rates. The second one is speaking. The study content of speaking skill of the Unit 6 is taking hour. And the third one is reading. The study contents of reading skill of the Unit 6 are a bill from the Royal York Hotel and a memo to staff. Unit 7, dealing with complaints. The first one is listening. The study contents of listening skill of the Unit 7 are a guest complaints and a disastrous experience. And the second one is speaking. The study contents of speaking skill of the Unit 7 are people who complain and dealing with complaints. And the third one is reading. The study contents of reading skill of the Unit 7 are there's a fly in my software and letters of complaint. Unit 8, offsite service. The first one is listening. The study contents of listening skill of the Unit 8 are excursions on Crete and a guided tour of Charleston. And the second one is speaking. The study contents of speaking skill of the Unit 8 are local attractions in Charleston and hiring a car. And the third one is reading. The study contents of reading skill of the Unit 8 are offsite service and car hire information. Unit 9, the business traveler. The first one is listening. The study contents of listening skill of the Unit 9 are looking after important guests and an interview with a businesswoman. And the second one is speaking. The study content of speaking skill of the Unit 9 is cultural differences. And the third one is reading. The study contents of reading skill of the Unit 9 are hotel business facilities and the Japanese traveler. Unit 10, conference. The first one is listening. The study contents of listening skill of the Unit 10 are inspecting a conference site and changing a conference program. And the second one is speaking. The study content of speaking skill of the Unit 10 is conference facilities. And the third one is reading. The study contents of reading skill of the Unit 10 are a letter of inquiry from a conference coordinator and the Abela Hotel, Monaco. Unit 11, tour operation planning. The first one is listening. The study contents of listening skill of the Unit 11 are explaining farm trips and choosing a hotel for an incentive tour. And the second one is speaking. The study content of speaking skill of the Unit 11 is arranging an itinerary. And the third one is reading. The study contents of reading skill of the Unit 11 are 5 tour operators and Shearing's fam trip itinerary. Unit 12, Tour Operation and Execution. The first one is listening. The study contents of listening skill of the Unit 12 are checking in a group and changes in rates. And the second one is speaking. The study content of speaking skill of the Unit 12 is assessing tour group needs. And the third one is reading. The study contents of reading skill of the Unit 12 are welcome letter and itinerary and rooming list.
The third, the language. There are some tenses that use on that module. They are the first, tenses. A. Simple present tense. The form of this tense is subject plus verb 1 plus object. For example, we read that the hospitality desk will be staffed for 4 hours from arrival. B. Simple future tense. The form of this tense is subject plus will plus verb 1. For example, 1. You will find a map of London and general information which I hope will be of use during your stay. 2. You will be taken direct to your hotel where assistance will be given with check-in. C. Simple past tense. The form of this tense is subject plus verb 1 plus object. For example, we asked Richard Tobias of the British Incoming Tour Operators Association, or BITOA, to tell us about recent changes in incoming tour operations or tours of foreign visitors to the country, in this case, the UK. D. Present perfect continuous. The form of this tense, positive form, subject plus has or have plus been plus verb ing. Negative form, subject plus have or has plus not plus been and plus verb ing. Interrogative form, have or has plus subject plus been plus verb ing. E. Present perfect simple. The form of this tense are positive form, subject plus have or has plus verb 3. Negative form, subject plus have or has plus not plus verb 3. And interrogative form, have or has plus subject plus verb 3. F. Future continuous. The form of this tense are positive form, subject plus will or shall plus be plus verb ing. Negative form, subject plus will or shall plus not plus be plus verb ing and plus complement. And interrogative form, will or shall plus subject plus be plus verb ing plus complement. And G. Future perfect. The form of this tense are positive form, subject plus will plus have and plus verb 3. Negative form, subject plus will plus not plus have and plus verb 3. And interrogative form, will plus subject plus have and plus verb 3. The second, reported sentences. Except of tenses, that module also has material about reported sentences. For example, 1. Peter McLean asks whether Mrs. Endo smoke. 2. Megumi asks what time breakfast would be. And 3. The three girls want to know if they could share a room.
So, this is all our information about the results of our exercises on Unit 12, English for Hotel and Tourism module. Thanks for watching.